Hello everyone and welcome to Club Reaction here on Club at 22, the Rangers podcast, to Rangers 2, St Johnstone 0. A game that's seen a debut for Cantwell, the return of Cholak and of Hadji, but that's very much a routine win and a 3 points and up the road job by Rangers today. The game was not really much to it, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think Cantwell showed why he's been brought here. I think we can definitely see there's a player in there, and it was very good to see him start. I think it gave the team and the fans a bit of a lift, to say the least. Rangers take the lead through a penalty through James Tavernier, a stonewall handball if you like, and he comfortably puts it away to make it 1-0. St Johnstone are then down to 10 men after a bit of a reckless challenge. I don't even know for sure who it was that got sent off, to be fair, but it looked like quite a rash one on Ryan Jack, and they were reduced to 10 men. Jack then a wee moment after that when he retaliated, and it did get sent to VAR, but Colin went over and checked it and nothing to it, and that was the end of that. But I did look at one point like Jack was already making his way to the edge of the park, so I did think it was going to be 10 all, if you like. And apart from that, I'd say we got to half time. It wasn't. We didn't really set the header alight. I'm not going to be coy about it. A lot of people might disagree. A lot of people might think that I'm being a wee bit overly harsh, but I still think there's question marks over the ruthlessness of this team and wanting to go and kill teams and really put a performance in that's going to get us all out our seats. In the second half, I say we made a number of changes. The early goal really probably did kill it off, to be fair. In the second half it probably killed it, and it was a good goal, to be fair. I didn't think Kamara was particularly great, but he took the second goal very, very well. It was a good move by Rangers to make it 2-0, but after that we made a number of changes and the game kind of fell flat. There wasn't very much to add to it apart from that. We did see Hadji getting back on the park, which is brilliant. We're going to need him, and we're going to need the more invention that we can get in the final third, the better, to be honest. I say we've seen Sakala come on, we've seen Cholak coming back on as well, so it was definitely good to see. But I think most of the talking point will be around Cantwell after today, and from what I've seen so far, I'm very impressed. The boy, he knows what it's all about. He knows how to play football. I don't think there's any great doubt about it. He's got a good footballing brain. It does look like he's going to get a kind of, maybe just based on this game, but the same kind of free role as what Ken would have, to kind of roam, do what he wants to do, get himself involved in the game and be in the positions where he can make a real difference on the game. And I think that will be the major talking point coming out of this game. There's not very much else we can take from today. As I say, we were unlucky at points. I think in the final third, all our chances seemed to kind of falter to a whimper, and we weren't really taking advantages of the chances that we did have, and even have the advantages against 10 men. McGregor was called into action once from a header that he made a decent save from, but apart from that, St Johnstone offered very little. But again, Rangers didn't really show that cutting edge, show that true ruthlessness to go on and absolutely put a massive scoreline against St Johnstone, which I do believe was there for the taking today. Unlucky at spells. Sakala was decent at spells when they came on, but apart from that, there's not very much to report from today. It's a very much routine win, and we move on to the next game. It really is as simple as that. And I think, as I say, the biggest talking point was the fact that Cantwell started, and he looks decent. I'm excited to see when he gets up to match speed and what he can offer us. So from me, from Club Europe, today is where I watched the game. I've been Club at 22, the Rangers podcast, and I'll speak to you all next time. Cheers everybody.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. It is me and Scotia here. It's a match reaction. Scotia, we won't break into teams because I think Carney's in a post-match on that live for Ibrox. What was your thoughts in the first half?
I went in 1-0 up, did we not? So I'm happy enough with that. St Johnstone, decent pitch. Rangers Saturday, 3 o'clock, excellent.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't think it was great. Obviously Rangers got the goal by James Tavernier through the penalty. It was a penalty. Well, they call and give us the penalty. I know it's hard for Colin to geese that penalty, but we get the penalty, score the goal. I thought we'd kick on after that. There was a red card, Scotia, in there to Nicky Clark, I think it was. I'll be honest, it's hard to see for the club deck. I didn't know, but it was a red card. What was your thoughts on it?
You're asking the wrong person, because it was one at that moment, like when it happened, I was looking like kind of eyes looking the other way, so I kind of seen it out the side of my eyes. So I can't, and I've not seen replay, so I can't say was it a sending off or not right now. I'll obviously watch it back when the replays are available, but at the point I was like, no, I'm just, you kind of get that when everyone says, oh, I send them off, and Nicky Clark, poor Nicky Clark, man.
Poor Nicky Clark, yeah, and it was a red card for Nicky Clark, and literally it was Ryan Jack who hit, and literally about a minute later Ryan Jack goes into a challenge for a boy that's really going nowhere. From where I was looking, it looked dodgy. He's booked, we'll call him. It goes to VAR, and I'm thinking as soon as it goes to VAR, it's a red card, Scotia, and it goes to VAR, and it stays the yellow card. What was your thoughts on that one? Stupid by Ryan Jack.
It was a wee bit kind of blood to the head kind of moment, wasn't it? And you had that wee bit of fear. Is Colm going to do Colm kind of things? I thought Colm actually done it quite correctly today, and it went away and looked at VAR. It looked bad, and you'll see, everyone will see the still frames, and it looks worse than it probably was. Yeah. Of course it does, but that was a wee bit. And we've got a massive game coming up midweek, I would say, and I would not have liked to see Ryan Jack suspended for that. So thankfully it was a yellow.
Yeah, and to be honest, after that it was a wee bit of a non-event. After that, to be honest, Rangers obviously with James Tavernier penalty 1-0 up. We go into half-time, Scotia. We both look at each other and Tommy and go take Ryan Jack off and put somebody else on. I did say Lundstrom. We come out at half time, the second half, Scotia, and John Lundstrom is on for Ryan Jack. No shocks.
No, that happened at Big Did he do it straight? Oh no, he did that. Sorry, he did. Yeah, he did. No shocks. No, there's no one else. We've spoke about it on the proper pods that we do. Yeah, no shocks. We've got no one else that can do that.
Yeah, and I thought Rangers were bright the second half. I thought we started very well, came out the traps well. I thought Todd Cantwell, we'll just briefly discuss Todd Cantwell. I thought he was, for a boy that's not played football in 2 months, Scotia, he looks like he's going to be a player. He fizzes a ball well, he turns. He'll look like he'll make fit into this, the way Beale wants to play football.
Listen, there were some players on that pitch today that have been playing football for the length of time that Todd has not been, and yeah, you can see it. He looked good, he looked decent. Wee tidy tricks. He's one of these players that looks, again, he's got intelligence, football intelligence, which will link up with the likes of Tillman, like say.
But the other players need to come to the party.
Yeah, they need to come in. Unfortunately, they're maybe not quite there quite yet.
Yeah, no, and we get the breakthrough. Rangers score. Scotia. What was your thoughts on the Rangers goal?
I think this was an absolutely cracking goal. Absolutely cracking goal. If I can remember it correctly, what happened? That was just good. I can't right now. I can't really remember it off the top of my head, but it was a lovely goal. And then Glenn Kamara scored. I said to you afterwards, a wee bit reminiscent. It wasn't the same kind of goal, but reminiscent of when Kamara scored against Leipzig. And it was Glenn Kamara. I thought he was fantastic today, by the way.
Yeah, I thought it was good link-up play. It was great link-up play. Fizz balls in, Morelos in the corner to Kamara. Kamara goes in those areas where Glenn Kamara is not supposed to be, and he slots the ball away lovely. And that's when Glenn Kamara's brilliant. I think Glenn Kamara today was very good. We'll come on to man in the match, but he was very good. And after that, Scotia, it's 2-0. A lot of substitutions. Captain, your man Hadji comes on, Scott Wright comes on, Cholak comes on. But after that, and Sakala too, but the game kind of peters out. I know we have the game against Hearts on Wednesday, but what was your thoughts in the last kind of 20 minutes of that game?
Yeah, see if it was 11 against 11, I would be criticising Rangers because you should go for the third goal. But I think, given that they're down to 10 men, we're 2-0 up, we've got Hearts, who are the third best team in the country, I think that was a very well managed game. Personally, for me, I thought it was very well managed by Beale. Thought it was substitutions they made were brilliant in terms of that, resting players and whatnot. So yes, I would love to have seen us going pumping St Johnstone, but they're down to 10 men, so I'm fairly happy with that.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'd love it. I wanted Rangers to go out and put a show on for us today. I think St Johnstone going out of 10 men stopped that, to be honest, because Rangers they weren't even out of second gear. They played with St Johnstone. They didn't have to go up the gears They were very comfortable. They won the game convincingly, nearly scored a third Rangers through Fashion Sakala and a few other chances, but it was comfortable. Wasn't the performance and result I was looking for, but at the end of the day it was 3 points and that's what we won. We rolled into Hearts. Man of the match, Scotia, I think we both have the same guy walking down the street and who we're talking about here.
Well, I put it into the group chat inside 5 minutes, and it's going to go to Glenn Kamara. I noticed Glenn Kamara, he looked as if he was more confident. I could see him like shouting at people. And then, yeah, I would give it to Glenn Kamara, and the goal he scored was an absolute nailer, or not a nailer, but it was a really well worked goal and put it away. And yeah, I thought Glenn Kamara, that's the best I've seen him play since USG. So that's what he's got, about 6 months under his belt almost.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard to pick today because there wasn't outstanding performances, but I agree with Scotia. I'd give it to Kamara. I thought he was neat and tidy ball. I thought he was decent. Scored a goal as well. So I'd give it to Kamara as well. So overall, it wasn't a fantastic performance for Rangers, but I don't think they had to be fantastic today because I'm playing as a 10-man St Johnstone. We roll into Hearts Wednesday night. That's a big game for us, and then we go into St Johnstone on Saturday. So
St Johnstone again?
St Johnstone, sorry, no. Ross County on Saturday, sorry about that. But yes.
Three St Johnstones in a row.
But yeah, no, it's Todd Cantwell, delighted to see him. Hopefully by the time we come into Hearts we may have other players in. We'll need to see the transfer window rolls in on Tuesday. But we have been Club at 22, the Rangers podcast, and we'll be back before the Hearts game on Tuesday.
Carney's going to be raging.